So I'm Stefan, I'm from Germany, and I'm an architect. And I love to travel the world, and because of my job, I a little bit independent, so I can work from everywhere. Because all I need is a laptop, and then I'm good to go. A good internet connection as well, and that's all I need. So I have the privilege to visit as many places as I can, and I love to visit other countries, meet different people, and taste the food of these countries. That's the main reason. We've been there for 3 months. It was in I think it was September, October, November. The world was in a good state. It was amazing. I loved it. The people are so friendly. The landscape is beautiful, and the food is awesome. So it's a perfect destination. I think it's the difference between the food, because you can find so many different styles. You have the whole world in one place. It's not just Asian food. You can find American food. You can find European food. Everything, African restaurants. Everything is there, and you can change from one restaurant to another, and you can feel like you are in a different country. The first meal I had was Nasi Campur, I think. Nasi Campur. It was the first meal ever in Bali. I think it was Nasi Campur, with rice and different kind of meat. It was chicken and pork and I don't know what else, and an egg. So it was a plate of everything. Nasi Campur. That's what I ordered, and it came, and it was complete awesome. It was food to go, so you can order there by phone, and they will tell you when you have to come there and pick up your food. That's all. So you can't have a sit and eat there. That's totally impossible, and everything. You can't pay cash. You only can pay by credit card or by Apple Pay via phone. So yeah, it's a completely strange situation right now here, and I think as well as in every country right now. Dining in, definitely dining in. Because the atmosphere of the places and the smell, that's because it's not the food, it's also the atmosphere of the place, which makes it so great, I think. And it's always if I take something with me and will eat it at home, it's not as fresh as it could be if it's directly served out of the kitchen. But it's always the same. It's not as good as it's right there when it comes directly out of the kitchen, and it's hot and fresh, and it smells awesome. So yeah, if you take it away, then that's always in some kind of box, and you have to you have to heat it again. So it's I like to sit at the place and eat there and not at home. So because at home it's every time it's the same boring room, the same plates, the same drinks at home. But if you eat at other places, it's a complete different situation, and I think that's the main reason why takeaway is not so cool. It would be great if there's a way to do it, especially in those times, or if everything is normal and it's a rainy day outside and you you can't go out, or you don't want. And if there's a way you can have this experience and the whole experience at home, it's hard because they already do their best to satisfy their customers. Yeah, they polish their websites to get a customer experience. They are so nice at the telephone when you talk to them. They try to give you the food as fast as they can and as hot as they can. And if they bring it to you, they will deliver it very fast. So they do their best. There's not so much they can improve right now, I think. At least I don't see something they can make. They have a look at their websites, and the most sometimes their websites are old and looking not so good, and now are the times to make their websites new, and so then that the websites are looking as fresh as their food, maybe. There are some new animations, new fonts, new pictures, make it up to date, make it more. It's a thing in Germany. It's called delivery hero or something like that. So you will get a box of all the ingredients you need with a recipe, and then you can cook it by yourself. I think there's a video also with a little QR code. You can scan it with your phone, and then you will come to the video. I don't use it so much. Honestly, I just used it one time because if you order it from them, it's really expensive instead of buying it at the supermarket. So you will get these things so